Hey there, demon dwellers and spectre searchers. One day, a town's booming, filled with folks chasing dreams of gold or whatever, and the next, it's quieter than Ryan during a seance. Buckle up because we're about to take a road trip through the eeriest, most haunted ghost towns in the US of A. All right, first up, we're hightailing it to Bodie, California. Picture this, it's the 1880s, gold fever's hotter than a jalapeno eating contest, and Bodie is the place to be. Saloons overflowing, fortunes being made, probably some questionable hygiene happening. But faster than you can say gold rush, it's over. The gold dries up and everyone splits. What's left? A perfectly preserved time capsule of the Wild West. Rumor has it those who stayed behind, well, they never really left. Visitors have reported seeing shadowy figures, hearing disembodied voices, and feeling a bone-chilling presence in the air. Next stop, Bannack, Montana, a town that earned the nickname toughest town in the West. I'm talking shootouts at high noon, stagecoach robberies, and a general disregard for the law kind of tough. Bannack was a magnet for gold-hungry prospectors, shady outlaws, and well, anyone looking to escape the law. Point is, a lot of folks met their end in Bannack, and not always peacefully. Today it's said that those souls, robbed of their earthly time, haven't quite clocked out. Visitors and park rangers alike have reported seeing apparitions of gun-slinging cowboys, hearing phantom footsteps echoing through the empty streets, and even feeling the icy breath of a ghostly presence. From the Wild West, we're heading south to Cahaba, Alabama, a town that met a watery end. Now, Cahaba wasn't your typical rowdy frontier town. It was actually Alabama's first capital city. Fancy, right? Well, hold your horses. After a series of devastating floods, Cahaba was abandoned, leaving behind crumbling mansions, overgrown cemeteries, and a whole lot of history. And maybe some residents who didn't get the memo about the move. Visitors have reported seeing apparitions of children playing in the ruins, hearing the mournful cries of Civil War soldiers, and even feeling the touch of unseen hands. Chapter 4, Kennecott, Alaska, Whispers in the Wilderness. Now, for a change of scenery, let's head north to the wilds of Alaska, to a little ghost town called Kennecott. Nestled within Wrangell St. Elias National Park, Kennecott was once a bustling copper mining town, but like most mining towns, when the copper ran out, so did the people. Except maybe not everyone. Folks working on preserving the town have reported some seriously strange occurrences. Tools disappearing and reappearing in impossible places, disembodied voices echoing from the empty mine shafts, and even the feeling of being watched. Makes you wonder, are the spirits of Kennecott's past still hard at work, or are they just messing with the interns? Chapter 5, Batsto Village, New Jersey. More than just a devil of a time. From the frozen north, we're heading back east to Batsto Village, New Jersey. Now, Batsto's got it all, a charming history, picturesque buildings, and, oh yeah, a legendary creature called the Jersey Devil, lurking in the woods. But Batsto's not just about creepy cryptids, folks. It's also got its fair share of ghostly tales. The village's well-preserved buildings, from the blacksmith shop to the general store, are said to be haunted by the spirits of those who lived and worked there. Visitors have reported seeing shadowy figures peering from windows, hearing the clatter of ghostly footsteps on the wooden floors, and even feeling the touch of an unseen presence. Chapter 6. Calico, California, silver dust and ghostly whispers. Let's be honest, California's got more than its fair share of ghost towns, but Calico's got a certain something special. Maybe it's the fact that it was once a booming silver town, or maybe it's the way the desert wind whistles through the abandoned buildings. Whatever it is, Calico's got atmosphere in spades. And ghosts? Oh yeah, it's got those too. Back in the 1880s, Calico was a happening place. When the silver ran out, Calico became a ghost town, literally. Today, visitors report seeing apparitions of miners wandering the streets, hearing the ghostly sounds of saloon music echoing from the abandoned buildings, and even feeling a cold spot or two. Chapter 7, Salton Sea, California, from Riviera to ruins. Now, if you're looking for a ghost town with a side of existential dread, look no further than Salton Sea, California. This place is like a fever dream you can't wake up from. Once upon a time, Salton Sea was the place to be. We're talking Hollywood stars, luxury resorts, the whole 9 yards, but then, well, things went south. The sea started to recede, leaving behind a salty wasteland and a whole lot of abandoned dreams. Today, Salton Sea is a photographer's paradise and a ghost hunter's playground. Chapter 8. Spokane, South Dakota, Echoes of a Mining Legacy. Deep in the heart of the Black Hills of South Dakota lies Spokane, a ghost town with a rich mining history. Now, Spokane wasn't your typical one-horse town. This place had it all. Gold, silver, copper, zinc, you name it. When the mines dried up, so did the town, leaving behind a handful of buildings and a whole lot of stories. Today, Spokane is a popular spot for hikers and history buffs. Visitors have reported seeing apparitions of miners wandering the hills, hearing the ghostly clang of pickaxes echoing from the abandoned mine shafts, and even feeling a sudden drop in temperature. Chapter 9, Salem, Massachusetts, where history haunts every corner. All right, we couldn't talk about haunted places without mentioning Salem, Massachusetts. This place is like the granddaddy of American ghost stories. Forget your haunted houses and spooky cornfields. Salem's got real deal history, and trust me, it's a lot creepier than any fictional monster. We're talking witch trials, hangings, and a whole lot of paranoia. From the infamous Salem Witch Museum to the old Burying Point Cemetery, this town is a paranormal investigator's dream come true. Visitors have reported seeing apparitions of accused witches, hearing disembodied voices whispering their tales of woe, and even feeling a sense of dread that's hard to shake. Chapter 10. Frisco, Utah, where the ghosts still come out to play. Last but not least, we're heading to Frisco, Utah, a town that makes the Wild West look like a picnic in the park. This place was notorious for its lawlessness, its saloons, and its, shall we say, entertaining ladies of the night. Basically, if you were looking for a good time in the 1800s, Frisco was the place to be. Of course, all that fun came with a price. Gunfights were common, diseases ran rampant, and let's just say life expectancy wasn't exactly high. Visitors have reported seeing apparitions of gunslinging cowboys, hearing the ghostly sounds of saloon music and laughter, and even feeling a sudden chill, as if a cold, spectral hand brushed past them. So there you have it, folks, a whirlwind tour of some of the most haunted ghost towns in America. From the dusty streets of Bodie to the eerie ruins of Cahaba, these towns offer a glimpse into the past, and maybe even a glimpse into the afterlife. If you're brave enough to visit, just remember to be respectful, keep an open mind, and maybe, just maybe, you'll have your own ghostly encounter. Until next time, stay spooky.